Last year, Mojang stopped doing their annual mob votes due to lots of controversy, but that left lots of mobs that didn't win the mob votes to never be seen again, like Viceologger, Moobloom, Penguin, and more. But first, I'm SimsBlaze, and today I'll be talking about some ideas for how Mojang can add the mob vote losers while keeping things interesting. Now, Mojang has addressed this backlash recently by adding the Copper Golem from the 2021 mob vote in the autumn drop with a new focus. It was originally planned to be used to randomize redstone, because copper buttons were promised along with the golem, and the mob would randomly press the buttons, which would have been useful for minigames and map makers. But it was too niche of a feature to be really useful, so we voted for the ally instead, which won. In the new snapshots, betas and previews, the copper golem is used to automatically sort items using the new copper chests as an alternative to using huge complicated redstone machines. And Mojang could rework a lot of the other mobs from the previous votes like this, and it would actually make mobs like the penguin useful. For example, the Viceologger, which was the mob that lost against the glow squid, was originally promised to spawn in mountains and throw ice platforms at you which would crash above your head. Now, this is actually one of the only ones where I think the purpose should stay the same, but for example, how the breeze drops breeze rods, which can then be crafted into wind charges, so you can use the breeze's ability. I think the Viceologger should drop something that would let you use its ability as well. Mojang could also just expand on some mobs as well. For example, the crab, which would enhance the player's block reach, but we don't really know how. But I'm guessing if you hold the crab claw, then it would basically double how far the player can reach. Now, they could have used this to add the offhand to Bedrock Edition because it's only ever been in Java, and on Bedrock you can only really use a couple of items in there. But mobs like the penguin I think should be completely changed, like the copper golem. I think instead of being used to speed up boats, penguin should drop a new item called penguin feathers that could be used to add designs on the carpet, similar to how you can glaze terracotta to add designs. You would be able to get a different design for each colour of dye, and you could get the feathers either by killing the penguins, brushing them off like an armadillo scout, or by shearing them like a sheep. The penguin feathers would basically be chicken feathers that black, and then Mojang could rename the normal feathers to chicken feathers. Another mob I believe should be added to the game and then improved on is the Blazing Inferno from the 1.13 mob vote where the Phantom won. It would basically be a stronger variant of a Blaze, and would spawn in Nether Fortress, basically being a mini-boss similar to an Elder Guardian. I think it should drop a stronger version of fire charges that would let you throw them like in Bed Wars or Sky Wars on different servers. And finally, I think Mojang should add and revamp the Tough Golem, because it's originally designed to be able to move around with items, kind of like a walk-in item frame, I suppose. But I think they should add this functionality to the Copper Golem statues in the new drop. And the Tough Golem could be used to automatically harvest whatever block is in front of it if you give it a tool. So if you give it a pickaxe, it will automatically mine the block in front of it, or a sword, it will automatically attack any mobs in front of it. Just the block in front of it, so it wouldn't be too overpowered, and the tools would consume durability, but it would be useful for automating cobblestone generators and mob farms. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. And comment any topics you'd like me to discuss in the future. Goodbye.